Hi strangers, a long time no see. I always say that, I don't know why. Probably because there's such a long gap between my videos, but I've decided to come today to do an update, probably more for me than it is for you, because I'm struggling with a few things. I just want to get off my chest, so more than likely this will be rambling like normal. So I don't know, where shall I begin? First of all, let me start off with saying I absolutely hate doing this. It's so out of my comfort zone. But yeah, let's just get on with it. So I'm going to start with the numbers like usual and then just go on from there, because I want to talk about weight gain a little bit and maintenance and things that I'm struggling with mentally. So I won't go through every numbers like I normally do, but just that you get the basics of it. My highest weight was 23 stone, 322 pounds. My goal weight was 11.5 stone, or 161 pounds, which I reached in January 2015. And then sometime, I think was April 2015, I got down to my lowest weight of 10 stone 12 pounds, which is 152 pounds, and I kind of stayed there for about, I don't know, about 8 months or so, and then I gradually went up to my goal weight again, which is 11.5 stone 161 pounds. This morning I was 11 stone 5 pounds, which is 159 pounds, but I go up from 11.5 to 11.7. I did get up to 11.10 because I came off the pill, and I didn't know, I did know that when you go on it you can gain weight, but I didn't know when you come off of it you can gain weight because your hormones are trying to regulate themselves. So I went up to 11.10, kind of freaked out a bit, decided not to go on the scales for a few weeks, went back on, I'm down to 11.5, but I go up and down between 11.5 and 11.7, so that's from a 7 to a 9 pound weight gain, but still under my goal. But the strange thing is, which probably sounds really unrealistic, but it happened. So when I lost weight, I kind of lost weight from everywhere: arms, legs, boobs, stomach, bum, all over here. And then when I gained it, it's all gone to my middle. So even though we're only talking about like 7 pounds, to me it looks like I've gained way more than I actually have. So I think that's probably why people are starting to notice, because it's all on the middle. But I do find that weird in itself, because when I reached goal, everybody was telling me I looked really well and that I should kind of just stop there at that point, but not lose any more weight. And then when I got down to my lowest weight, everyone was telling me that I didn't look well and I've lost too much and I should gain a bit. And now I'm back up to goal weight, where everyone was saying I look well, and now they're all noticing that I'm gaining weight and I should be careful, because you know you can still put all the weight back on, blah blah blah. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I'll be honest and say that I was happier when I was at my lowest weight. I was a size 12, now I'm a size 14, and I can get into the 12s, but they're really tight and I just don't feel comfortable with them. And if I could snap my fingers and go back to being my lowest weight, I would, but I'm very clear to the reasons why I've gained weight, and that's kind of bit what I want to talk about. Is the fact, well, a few things. One, I was not working at all for about 18 months. If you want to know why, you can watch my previous video, because I talk about it in there, so I don't have to get into that at all. And I was going to the gym and I was swimming, and I was quite obsessive and religious about what I was eating, which I still am, if I'm quite honest, because yeah, I don't like to eat too many things that don't have high nutritional value. But I've let a few bad habits slip in, so I'm not quite as religious as I was, and I have not been swimming, and I have been to the gym, but it's quite, well, it's not very often, let's say that. Whenever I find a free moment, because I'm practically working full time at the minute, and yeah, I'm trying to fit everything in and being really hard on myself, because I'm struggling with all commitments of life. I'm trying to like get my exercise in, get the right eating habits in, working practically full time, spending time with my kids, spending time with my husband, other commitments that I have regarding my religion, etc. But yeah, not trying to make excuses, but it's hard. And instead of looking at the bigger picture and seeing how far I've come, I'm looking at all the things I'm not doing and being really hard on myself and getting really depressed about it, because as a lot of us know, I just feel like I'm failing at everything. Well, when I'm at therapy, which I still have, I only go once every 2 weeks now. We did cut it down to once a month, but I was struggling with that, so I've asked for it back to once every 2 weeks. But when I think about when I was having it twice a week, I know how far that I've come. So now I'm going to talk about some deep stuff that in a way I don't really want to talk about, but I don't know how to get my point across without talking about it. So this video is probably going to go on for a bit. I've been talking a lot in therapy because she's trying to make me see how far I have come instead of focusing on all the things I'm not doing. And it would be about 4-5 years now since I first went to see her. I think it was 2011, can't remember. And the first time I went to see her, I was suffering really bad with my depression. I was on a cocktail of medications. I was extremely suicidal. I was praying every day that I could die because I didn't want to carry on with life anymore. I wasn't exercising at all. I was eating the utmost crap you can't imagine. I was at my heaviest, 23 stone. My marriage was on the rocks. I thought at that time I had 95% chance of getting a divorce. And did I say I wasn't working at all? So now I have gone from going back to work, to increasing my hours, to working nearly full time, to not being on any medication for my depression whatsoever. My marriage is in a really good place. What else can I say? So in 4 or 5 years, well, I've lost 12 stone before I gained a half a stone. Well, I lost 170 pounds, I think, 168 pounds. I don't know, no bearing stone. So if you look at the bigger picture, how did I fail? I don't know, but that's how I feel every day, because people, other people, not me, manage to work full time, look after their family, go to the gym, eat right. Why can't I do that? But then other people manage to work full time for the whole of their life. I stopped working full time when I was 21, and I've only just started again at 44. So for somebody else it might be nothing, but it was a big thing for me. I don't know if it was because I was bringing up my own children, or if it was because my depression was so severe to the fact that if I got out of bed and managed to keep myself alive and my kids alive, that was an achievement for me. Or if it was because of my weight, I don't know, or if it was the combination of all of them, because I know that people would say that they had depression as bad as me and they went to work, they had children and they went to work, they were my size or bigger and they went to work. I just couldn't do it. And when I went to see my therapist for the first time, I told her, what I want more than anything is not to wake up in the morning with this great will of wanting to die and go to bed at night with this great will of wanting to die. If I can get through one day keeping us all alive and wanting to live, that would be an achievement for me. And a dream come true would be that one day I could go to work, even if it was just for one day or 2 days, which I did voluntarily. I did volunteer work helping people that were suicidally depressed. That was the first thing I did. And then I worked a few days, and now I'm working full-time in my dream job, which I absolutely love. And like I said, I'm off medication, got my marriage back on track. So I've come leaps and bounds in a really short period of time, but still I'm feeling it is not good enough. I'm not trying hard enough. I need to get to the gym. I'm gonna cry now. So I don't know, this whole video is supposedly, if you want to make it in a short 2 seconds, is about balance. I don't know how to balance everything, and I'm struggling with being proud of myself. And yeah, I don't know where to go from that, because now I feel like I'm on the verge of tears. So yeah, I'm hoping that at least one person that can watch this and understand where I'm coming from, because unless you've been in that spot, it's really hard to understand. And I'm not trying to make excuses and go, you know, someone has to give me permission to stop working out. By the way, I'm not sitting on my butt all day, because I walk a huge amount. To the fact that when I tell people I've walked from so and so to so and so, which I'm not going to say because it probably means nothing to most of you, they're in shock and horror, because I can walk like 10 miles in a day and it's nothing for me. So and I have a physical job. I look after disabled children, so when I'm walking 10 miles, I'm pushing a wheelchair. I'm not even walking 10 miles just by myself. So I am working out, but I think a lot of that is just working on my legs. It's not a whole body workout like I was doing when I was swimming and at the gym. And I love those things, and they were for me, and I feel that they're important to get back into my life, because they're me and they're my time away from everything else. But when I get back from work, especially if I've been pushing a wheelchair around the whole day for 10 miles, I'm absolutely shattered, and I want to see my own kids, because if I head in, change and then go straight to the gym, I'm with someone else's child all day, I don't get to see my own. So yeah, I'm struggling with the whole thing. Hopefully in a few months I might be able to cut my hours back, because the reason why I'm doing so many hours is because I'm helping out one of the families that I'm working with that's going through quite a dramatic time in their life right now. So yeah, maybe once that's over and I've reduced my hours, I can find some kind of balance back again. And now I'm definitely rambling, and I don't know what else to say. That's my update, and somehow I feel like I should stop this and redo it because it's pants, but I just can't be asked, and I have the day off, which is a rare thing, and I don't want to waste it doing this video 26 times. So there you've got me, raw and emotional, and yeah, if you want to say something in the comments you can, but this is just me to come here and get everything out. I think it hasn't helped that I missed my last therapy session because I had to work that day, so this is my therapy. Thank you for listening, and let's hope I don't leave it another 8 months, but who knows. Take care. Love you. Bye.